Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. And here's your cover of your Trends Journal. That's right. As forecast, Bitcoin surge would accelerate as Taco Trump, his family, and political team cash in on cryptos. Again, it's not what you like, what you want, what you wish for. I'm not a crypto fan. Don't dig it at all. It's backed by nothing, printed on nothing, but we're trend forecasters. We call it like we see it. And by the way, if Bitcoin wasn't there, you'd see gold prices a couple of $1,000s higher. Yeah. And they're investing in it. The game is there. We only put the facts in there. And this Trends Journal is covered with those facts. Spotlight. Crypto goes mainstream. Crypto firms apply for U.S. bank charters. Investors pour cash into stablecoin funds. One article after another. They're all here. Trump goes from crypto skeptic to its savior in one campaign. One article after another. Just the facts, folks. We only put the facts. This is what they said. This is what he's doing now. Here's how much dough he got. These are the people involved. So we're bullish on it. And it hit $120,000 a coin, something invented on nothing that's just digitized in the air. And today it backed off a bit. It's down to $116,500 as we go into press. And gold was down some $12. It's still in the same range, 3,220, 3,230, 50, 3,000. It's in this range. It's still down about $150 from its high, but still very strong. And Earl, down again. So we're hanging in the $68 a barrel range. And Trump's going to put that 100% tariff on Russia. Hey. You vote for me, right? You ready to vote for me? I'm going to know Ukraine won 24 hours. You got it, okay? All right? Hey. Hey, man, what's the matter? You can't move, man? Oh, you could go like that. Too fat to move. What fucking bullshit? Hey, fuck you, Celente. Now that I'm in office, I'm going to end that war. Before I get into office, I won the election. That was going to be over before I get into office. All right. How about you're full of shit? Full of fucking shit. One lie after another. And going back to the tariffs. So he said he's going to wait 50 days. He makes up this fucking day shit. Again, this is your part of your economic update. As the old saying goes, you can't make this shit up. But as we've detailed since Donald Trump run the waste of the White House in 2024, with every passing day, from the tariff war to the Israel war to the Ukraine war to the Yemen war to the Iran war, another day, another promise, and another broken promise. Yep. In office for just 6 days, in nearly 3.5 years to go, as trend forecasters in the business for 45 years, where it goes in the above war category, nobody knows. Again, as we noted, never before have we identified a wild card as one of our top trends, which along with the Trump card are being played in 2025. Need more proof? Let's start with the tariff war. And again, he goes on, hey, when I go to office, I'm going to put 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico. All right. Hey, I'm in office. I'm going to wait till February 1st. All right. February 3rd. You've put them on. February 1st, took them off February 3rd. Again, it's one bullshit line after another. And now, this is important, by the way. He wants to put as we wrote here, more tariffs, more bullshit. Last Wednesday, Donald Trump declared a 50% import tax on all shipments from Brazil. The reason? The government there plans to put former President Bolsonaro on trial for his role in an attempted coup in 2023. What the fuck? That's none of our business. And what no one's talking about, but in your Trends Journal, the hypocrisy of Trump. Hey, got some. How about when Delula was president? Remember what they did to him? When he got it? Yep. As we note, back in 2017, when Trump was president, he was totally silent when Brazilian President Lula da Silva was sent to prison after being found guilty of corruption and money laundering charges. Lula served 580 days in jail, but his convictions were annulled by the Supreme Court in 2001 because they concluded there were serious biases in the charge that sent him to jail. And as we write, but now that his Brazilian buddy Bolsonaro is being brought to trial for accusations that he tried to overthrow Lula da Silva's re-election in 2023, Trump threatens to put sky-high tariffs on Brazil. What fucking hypocrisy. First, it's none of our fucking business what's going on in Brazil. And these tariffs, by the way, put them on. Hey, you know that coffee, that orange juice? Yeah. Yeah. And beef prices are going to go up. Anyway, that's just some of what you got in your Trends Journal. And again, we have a whole sections here on the economic update, economic overview. You go back to the markets today, and the Dow is down over 400 points. The inflation numbers, they came in what they expected, but they're still pretty high. And the real inflation numbers, according to John Williams Shadow Stats, are much, much higher. But what's also important is that on the earnings front, reports from several financial heavyweights failed to impress investors. That's the language from CNBC. This thing's going down. It's been artificially propped up. And again, Trump is going to do everything he can. He came out again today to lower interest rates. He did it before. He'll do it again. Again, nobody talks about this except in your Trends Journal. He did it back in 2018 when he was president, where the Dow had its worst December since the Great Depression. Yeah. He forced Powell to lower interest rates, which he did in January 2019. He did it before. He'll do it again. BlackRock slipped nearly 6% on quarterly earnings miss. These things are way over speculated. There's going to be the crash in the dot-com bust. And again, NVIDIA stock went up today because they're doing a deal with China, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, how come you're doing that? Oh, we're allowing them to do it. But China's going to take over AI. And they're well overinvested in these new AI companies. Again, trends are born, they grow, they mature, reach old age, and die. And AI was just born. Yep. According to CNBC, the S&P 500 is projected to post a blended earnings growth rate of 4.3% on a year-over-year basis, according to FactSet data. That would be the lowest growth rate for the index going back to 2023. 2023. Oh, and the COVID war is being fought. So the slowdown is there. And again, we're still very bullish on gold. And we're bullish on Bitcoin, not because we like it, it's because of what it is. Again, it's trend forecast. It's not what you like, what you want, what you wish, what you believe in. It's what is. And the what is, we're going back into China. We have a whole spotlight article on that. China's ups and economic downs. In sections, when the economy falls, jobs go with it, and going out of business trends. Nobody's reporting the facts like we are. Nobody, anywhere, anyplace. Again, you get the Trends Journals that come to a couple of pennies a day. And it's like 30-something cents a day or 25 cents, 17 cents a day. It's $2.59 a week. Nothing. We're giving you everything, over 200 pages. And again, a lot of stuff on technocracy by Joe Duran, the technocracy man, one of his books, Be Human. Another one, The Synthetic Devolution. You go to Amazon and get them. We're giving you what nobody else is. Whole sections on AI, High-Tech Science by Ben Davis. Featured guest articles by Dr. Joseph Mercola. High levels of arsenic discovered in U.S. rice. Keep eating it. Keep eating it. Again, first book I worked on, Natural Healing, back in the 1980s. I only eat organic, except when I go out to restaurants, and I don't go out to restaurants that much. Great article in here by Dr. Paul Craig Roberts. President Trump's renewal of America has gone dramatically wrong. The Epstein saga. Oh, don't say anything about Epstein. Don't say. How many people? Oh, how about Bill Clinton? All these people, Gates going to Epstein to get fucked by chicks that they paid for, and young ones at that. Disgusting, disgusting. And now they're hiding all the data. Hey, you MAGA guys, magnificent, huh? You've all been fucked by the lying Trump. And a guy, a man of men, like one of the few on the planet, or in America, I should say, because I don't know what's going on in the rest of the planet, is Phil Giraldi, former top CIA guy, the guy that went into Bush's office and showed him there was proof that there were no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. And Bush told him to leave the office. And Giraldi, being the man he is, he didn't only leave the office, he left the CIA. Top cat. Article. Another week in Washington to remember. Yep. There's disgusting crap going on. Then featured guest article by John and Nisha Whitehead of the Rutherford Institute. The rise of the prison state, Trump's push for mega prisons can lock us all up. And maybe they're going to come after me and you. And what else do we have here? We have a big problem. That's what we have here. And I mean big. Article by Gregory Manarino. And again, geopolitical trends. Russia's Lavrov condemns the U.S., Israel for their unlawful attacks on Iran's nuclear sites. Trump, hey, I'm going to win that war. Remember to end the war over there in 25 hours in Ukraine? And now he's sending them more weapons, stealing out. Yeah, we're sending more weapons. Yeah. And that fucking prick over there that playing the chancellor of Germany, Merz. Dirtz. Oh, you remember the cover of your Trends Journal? Yeah, Heil Merz. Yep. Like World War II? Yep, that little clown boy. BlackRock guy. What does he say? Merz says there's no doubt, you ready? That Israel was justified in attacking Iran. Totally against international law. Iran didn't do anything to anybody. I didn't have nuclear weapons. Oh, yeah, but Germany wants them in there now, right? Oh, that's all right. France. Oh, little Katso Macron. Another article over here. Announces major increase in military spending. All these economies are going down economically, and they're increasing military spending. As I say, when all else fails, they take you to war. And they're taking us to war. One country after another. What else do we have? More warmongering nonsense. Rotterdam prepares for large-scale war between the West and Russia. This is sick shit. And again, all this money they're spending on weapons and armaments, it's a waste of money. You go to war with Russia, it's going to be nuclear annihilation. But shitheads are running the show. And, of course, the presidential reality, boom time in Washington for insiders as lobbying groups see big gains during Trump's second term. Yep. Trends Eye Views. New study finds there are more nanoplastics in the ocean than previously thought. One article after another, we're giving you everything that we can. Everything that we can. And again, whole sections in AI, whole sections in high-tech science. whole sections in technocracy, whole sections on geopolitics, whole sections on economics. And we're doing everything we can to help you prepare, prevail, and prosper in these dangerous times ahead. So subscribe to the Trends Journal. Go to trendsjournal.com and read history before it happens. Thanks for tuning in. The judge is away on vacation, so no Celentine the judge tomorrow. See you soon.